Your KitchenAid stand mixer can be the most versatile machine in the house. This set of 3 great attachments can help you make fresh homemade pasta using your KitchenAid stand mixer. It has 1 sheet roller attachment and 2 pasta cutters, one for spaghetti and one for fettuccine. Today we're going to be making the fettuccine. I've already made a batch of homemade pasta dough, but I'm going to start by cutting it in half, just so it's more manageable to work with. We'll use the other half for another use. To begin work, I'm going to insert the sheet roller into the KitchenAid machine through this attachment hub. I'm going to lift the lid, and it easily slips in. Be sure to push it all the way in and then screw it in tightly. I'm also going to put some flour down on my work surface so when the pasta comes out, it doesn't stick. Now this roller does have 8 different settings for different widths, 1 being the thickest and 8 being the thinnest. Since I've got a lot of dough to work with, I'm going to start on the first setting so we can start thinning it out. I'm going to begin by turning my KitchenAid onto the second lowest setting, and I will run the dough through the roller. Beautiful. I love how this machine frees up both of my hands to catch the dough. It makes really quick work out of making fresh, homemade pasta. When you're first starting to knead the dough, you're going to want to fold your dough in half every time to help with the kneading process. It'll make for a lighter, more supple dough. We'll fold it again and run it through that first setting. The folded ends down first. My dough is now ready to go through the roller at a slightly thinner width. I'm going to move the setting to number 2. And I no longer need to fold my dough in half anymore. It's already been kneaded. I'm also going to adjust the speed, moving it up just to the next setting. Let's move it up to number 3 now. Beautiful. We're going to move it up to number 4. So it continues to get thinner and thinner, and then we'll put it through our fettuccine maker. When the dough finally gets so long that it's a little unwieldy to handle, you do want to cut it in half. It'll make pasta making that much more manageable. And let's move our setting up to number 5. It is the perfect thickness now for fettuccine. Whatever noodle you choose to make will have its own specifications for thickness, but that is ideal for what we're going to make today. I'm going to turn off my mixer now, and we're going to remove the roller attachment and put on the fettuccine attachment. It easily slides out, and this one fits right in. Since these sheets are already pretty long, I am going to start by cutting them in half. Since my sheets are well floured, I'm going to set them aside while I prepare my sheet pan with some semolina flour. Starting with 1 sheet, I'm going to start my mixer on low, probably speed number 2, and run this through the cutter. And you can see how easy and how fast I made fresh homemade fettuccine using these 2 wonderful pasta attachments and my KitchenAid stand mixer. You have fresh noodles in just a matter of minutes.